What if the most productive hours of your life were the ones where you weren't awake at all? We are taught from birth that to create, we must labor. To achieve, we must struggle. We are told that the dream life is something we chase while we are wide awake, caffeinated, and exhausted. But science and ancient wisdom tell a different story. Right now, as you sit here, your brain is operating at a high-frequency beta state, analytical, critical, and often fearful. But in a few hours, you will enter a state of being so powerful, it has the literal capacity to rewrite your DNA and reorganize your external reality. It is called the delta state. It is the frequency of the deep subconscious. Tonight, you aren't just going to sleep. You are going to step into the architect's office of your universe. I'm going to show you exactly how to program your reality while your conscious mind is out of the way. Because the life you want isn't something you find, it's something you allow while you dream. The sleeping superpower. Today, we are exploring the intersection of neuroscience and quantum manifestation. Most people fail at manifestation because they try to do it with the 5% of their mind, the conscious, logical part. They say, I am wealthy, while their bank account says, no, you're not. The conscious mind is a gatekeeper. Its job is to keep things the same. It filters out any information that doesn't match your current, limited reality. But every night, that gatekeeper goes to sleep. When you drift into deep, dreamless sleep, your brainwaves slow down from alpha to theta and finally to delta. In delta, there is no I, there is no past, there is no problem. There is only pure, unconditioned potential. In this educational guide, we will break down the mechanics of the delta state. You will learn the SATS method, the lullaby technique, and the neurological reason why the last 5 minutes of your day dictate the next 5 years of your life. If you've been searching for the missing gear in your manifestation journey, you just found it. The neuroscience of the gatekeeper. To understand how to manifest in delta, we must first understand why we can't manifest in beta. During the day, you are in a beta state. Your brain is scanning for threats. It's analyzing bills, social interactions, and work stress. In this state, your brain is in survival mode. In survival mode, the body cannot create. It can only protect. As you prepare for bed, your brain moves into alpha, a relaxed, creative state. Then, as you begin to drift off, you hit the hypnagogic state, or theta. This is the bridge. This is where the veil between your conscious desires and your subconscious programming is thinnest. But the magic zone is delta. This is the slowest frequency the human brain can reach. In delta, the brain releases growth hormones and triggers deep healing. From a quantum perspective, this is where you leave the physical world and enter the field. The secret to manifestation is simple. You must take a seed, a specific thought or feeling, and carry it through the alpha and theta states and plant it firmly into the delta state. When you fall asleep with a specific feeling, your subconscious mind spends the next 8 hours looking for ways to make that feeling a physical reality. It doesn't know the difference between a memory and a projected future. To the subconscious, if you feel it while in delta, it has already happened. The SATS method, state akin to sleep. So, how do we practically do this? We use a technique pioneered by the mystic Neville Goddard, now validated by modern psychology, the state akin to sleep, or SATS. The goal of SATS is to enter a drowsy, sleepy state where you can still exert some conscious control over your thoughts. Here is your 3-step protocol for tonight. Step 1. Define the end scene. Don't visualize the process. Don't visualize the money or the phone call. Visualize the moment after it's done. If you want a new home, imagine yourself putting your key into the lock. Feel the cold metal of the key. Hear the click of the door. Step 2. The short loop. Your scene should be no longer than 5 to 10 seconds. Why? Because the subconscious loves repetition. You want to play this scene over and over in your mind as you drift off. Step 3. The sensory hook. As you play the scene, add one physical sense. The smell of the new car's leather, the warmth of a handshake, the sound of someone saying, "I'm so proud of you." As you do this, your brain begins to fire and wire as if the event is happening now. By the time you lose consciousness and slip into delta, that scene is the last command you gave your mind. Your subconscious will then spend the entire night marinating in that frequency. The emotional imprint and the 21-day rewire. The most important part of this process isn't the image, it's the emotion. In the quantum field, thought is the electrical signal that sends the message out, but emotion is the magnetic charge that pulls the reality back to you. Many people try to manifest from a place of need, but need only manifests more needing. To manifest in the delta state, you must sleep in the assumption. You must fall asleep with the heavy, peaceful sigh of someone who has already won. Imagine the relief, the thank you. If you find your mind wandering to your problems as you fall asleep, gently pull it back to the thank you. This is the lullaby method. Simply repeat the words thank you or it is done like a mantra until you disappear into sleep. But why 21 days? Neural pathways are like paths in a forest. If you walk them once, the grass grows back. But if you walk them every night for 21 nights, you create a permanent road. After 21 days of delta state programming, your RAS, your brain's filtering system, will have no choice but to start noticing the people, opportunities, and miracles that match your new internal road. You aren't forcing the world to change. You are changing the lens through which you see the world, and the world has no choice to follow. Tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow, remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the architect of your biology and the architect of your fate. The portal is opening. The delta state is waiting for your instructions. What will you tell it tonight? If you found peace in this message, I invite you to subscribe and join our global community of conscious creators. We are all walking each other home to our highest selves. Before you close this video, let's begin the process now. Type one thing you are grateful for, as if it has already happened, in the comments below. Seal the intention in the physical world. Sleep well, create boldly, and remember, it is already yours. I'll see you in the next frequency.